Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to our co-main event of the evening over in the cage. Professional MMA bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the Super Flyweight division. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, Bruce Martin.
Bruce Lee Martin from Phoenix, Arizona. Representing Steady Mobbin, making his way to the cage for this pro MMA fight. 130 pounds, 3 5-minute rounds.
One of my favorite fighters in this fight.
Aaron Beltran, I'm taking?
Oh, yeah. Love Aaron Beltran.
Oh, he's the man.
Great kid, man. Did a story on him and his restaurant. Kid works hard, knows what he wants to do.
Yeah.
I think the only one that can knock him out was his scooter on the way to UFC.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you heard about that.
Did he crash on the way to the event?
On the way to UFC Denver, crashed on the way to the event, knocked himself out, didn't have a helmet on.
Oh my goodness.
How very Kevin Randleman of him.
Yeah.
Bruce Martin, that's a name that's been around for a long time too. I remember seeing him on the really old kickdown shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
We were just talking about Steve earlier.
Oh,
yes,
yeah?
indeed, yeah. Yeah, Eric Hines and I, yeah.
Wow.
It's going back to some Colorado OG old school.
Yeah.
I can't tell JR anything. He's mad.
JR's going to watch it at home.
His opponent, out of the red corner, Aaron Beltran.
Mr. Aaron Beltran representing high altitude martial arts out of Denver, Colorado.
Man, this guy brings a crowd every single time he fights. It seems like 80% of the tickets are his fans.
Yeah. I mean, he brings it, doesn't he?
Yeah, there you hear the roar.
You know, when you pay for a meal, when you tip, you got to buy a ticket to his next fight.
Yeah.
There you go.
Have you guys been able to go to his restaurant yet? I haven't.
Yeah, I have.
Is it good?
Awesome, yeah.
Oh.
They make their own tequila. They have their
Really?
own tequila that they make, yeah.
Wow.
I didn't drink any, I was out on the story, but I had the food.
Yeah. And then his group of supporters, Macy Barber, some more UFC royalty.
All right, we've got our
Yeah.
tail of the tape here. Bruce Martin from Phoenix, Arizona. He's the 35-year-old karate fighter making his debut at 6 feet tall, 130 pounds. Facing off against who we were talking about, Aaron Beltran out of Denver, Colorado. He's a 28-year-old outstanding wrestler, has a 2-0 professional record, 5 feet 4 inches tall, 130 pounds as well.
You know, a lot of fighters don't talk about this, but when I was talking to Aaron in his gym, he said, listen, I want to keep that O no matter what. He says, Uncle Dana looks for fighters that finish and looks for fighters that got that O.
He just happens to be somebody who has both finishing ability and that undefeated record.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event of the evening. This is a professional MMA bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the Super Flyweight division. Let's meet our fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the Mike Maroney Ford blue corner. He knows karate. He is making his professional debut. He stands 6 foot tall, weighed in at 130 pounds. With steady mobbing from Phoenix, Arizona, Bruce Lee Martin.
Well, the fans getting the boo.
Yeah.
His opponent, out of the Twin Peaks red corner. He is a wrestler with a professional record of 2 wins, no losses. He stands 5 foot 4 inches tall. He weighed in at 130 pounds. With high altitude martial arts. From Denver, Colorado, Aaron Beltran.
That's a roar.
All the boos were coming
Referee
from
in charge,
Beltran's
Joel
fans.
I'm going to have to see if he set the record for ticket sales.
There you go.
19,000 is the record, $19,000.
Wow.
Oh, look at Bruce Lee.
A little showmanship here. Love the intensity.
All right, here we go. Co-main event action. Bruce Lee starting it out with the jab.
Oh,
And
came in too
immediately
deep.
Beltran
He's
with a
gonna take
big
him over to his
takedown
corner.
over to his corner. And immediately going to work with the elbows is Beltran. Heavy pressure from the top.
I love seeing veteran moves like that so early on in someone's pro career, taking it to their own corner.
And he's just weighing
Big strikes.
down
Those
punches.
are coming down hard and fast with accuracy. Looking to set up the armbar.
Beltran, elbows. Just pounded down. I mean, a guy that stays busy, not just sitting there.
Yeah, he's
Well, I
definitely
think-
going for that finish.
Yeah, I think Beltran senses an early victory here. Going hard with the shots from the top. Good job mixing the rights and the lefts. And Martin just no answer for the pressure of Beltran.
Beltran is just doing what he wants to do right now.
Saw him mix in a couple 12 to 6 elbows as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The new rule set.
Newly allowed, yes, sir.
You know, maybe he wants a fight to go to second, third round just to get some work in. But you can't argue
Oh,
with anybody
cranking
get
the
it done.
shoulder lock.
Oh!
That is a tight submission. Didn't have exactly the angle that he wanted at it. Good job on his defense by Martin.
That's another great fight IQ. You see somebody go for a submission, they know they don't have it. They're okay letting it go to go for damage.
That ability to know when to bail out on it. Yes, sir.
Wow, Beltran just a hammer fist now.
Hard strikes from the top.
You got to call it here in a minute.
That's gotta
That's
be
it.
close to
That's
the
it.
end. Just under 2 minutes in.
Look at that swelling on the face of Martin.
Martin saying, "Why did you stop the fight?" And we talked about it in one of our earlier fights, Todd. Just covering up from the strikes is not an intelligent defense. The referee will not let you take unabated strikes ad nauseum.
You've got to be able to have some kind of movement. Try to build a base. Try to roll. Try to do something instead of just sitting there getting pounded.
And man, look at Beltran just going to work. He knew the end was near at this point. Just stepped on the gas pedal, let it go until the referee had seen enough, and there it is. Co-main event victory.
Even blocking those 12 to 6 elbows, that's serious damage on your shoulder, your bicep. That's not a position you want to get stuck in.
A lot of happiness in the Beltran corner right now.
I don't blame him. I'd be thrilled too.
Stewie's got the official time for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Yoel Ojeda, called the stop to this bout 2 minutes into the first round, declaring your winner with a TKO, Aaron Beltran!
Aaron Beltran, representing High Altitude Martial Arts, goes home with the victory in AVM 16's co-main event. Congratulations, sir. Let's take it up to Big Sexy.
Our friend in real estate, Big Sexy, take it away.
Swelled up pretty good.
Get excited, Sparta. I'm here with your winner, Aaron Beltran.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Before we get started, I just want to say happy birthday to my mom. It's not today, it was tomorrow. Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mom. We love it here. So he rushed you. You take it. You go back to your old style, right? Just take him down, slam him down. What were you attempting to work on in that corner?
Well, first and foremost, I picked him up, took him to my corner so I could hear my coaches. And then after that, I just wanted to rain elbows the whole time. Trying to use that 12-6, you know, just having fun. Yeah.
It looked like you had a lot of fun. That's not gonna lie right there. Yeah. What's next for you?
I don't know, we'll see. Just knocking them down. Let's do it. Let's keep going. Keep the ball rolling. We got some great momentum right now.
You actually do. It's been a fantastic time to watch you. And you get your mask today from Sparta. Congratulations. Is there anybody else you want to thank for this fight?
Of course. I want to thank my coaches first and foremost. You know, couldn't do it without them. All my fans and friends that support me, my parents, my mom, my dad, my brother, my uncle, everyone. I'm Mexican. It's a big-ass family.
Love it.
Congratulations. So anybody out there want to take this guy on, he's willing to take you on. Let's do this, right?
I don't care. Let's do it, whoever. I'm here. 3-0, ready to go.
Congratulations. It's great to see you again. And remember, Sparta, when you need help with real estate, you got a friend in Big Sexy.